y'all.
We're back with some incredible UFO sightings, and today we are starting in Peru. This was recorded by a security guard and his dog in the Pugata Quarry in Peru. Now, I am fascinated by what's happening in Peru right now. A little nervous and worried because I'm hearing their bout with the pelacaras. I don't know if you guys have seen. We can't exactly show too much on YouTube of that because it's a little bit horrific. But it does seem that there is a lot of activity going on. And this here, when I saw this, I was like, this has to be connected. It's right over a quarry, which is, something that's been a hot topic over there, with some explaining away the UFO sightings as miners from a quarry in jetpacks, which is crazy. These things are absolutely silent. And as we can see from this UFO here, it is changing shape. It is shifting. It is morphing. It looked like one light. Now it looks like two or three. And if you give it a minute, it has like it gives almost like a crescent moon shape in a little bit. Look, it's getting a triangle form. This is wild. Here, let's see. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit for us so we can get a better look of what the heck is going on in the sky. Now, I find it very interesting that the person recording is very calm. Even the dog is calm. That I will give, I like to give a little bit of scrutiny because you never know, especially with modern technology. But I do feel that with what I've seen since early August happening in Peru, they may just be used to it. Like, this may be more of a normal occurrence for them, like seeing these UFOs and these UAPs in the sky, which to me is absolutely wild. And I find it interesting that this light is changing shape and changing form because they claim to see these light beings come out of the ships. Like, here's a group of people actually going to help a woman that was attacked by a pelacara, a face peeler that came out of the ship. You can hear that they're yelling, "Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it." That's what he's saying when he said, "Dispara, dispara." So, like, something crazy is going on in Peru. I have no idea what's happening. Please, guys, let me know any theories you have. Now, this next one is supposedly from the Iranian air defense system. They are fighting what seems to be a UFO, this steady light that they can't seem to hit. Now, it does look strange. I will say it does look very strange, and it could very well be a UFO and them shooting at it. However, there's been a lot going on, and this could be practical training with a heat flare to check the sensitivity of the missiles. This could be, honestly, it could be a number of things. But the light kind of sitting there, it does look very strange. So I definitely wanted to make sure that this got added into this. Let me know what you guys think about this one in particular in the comments. I can go either way with it. Smash that like, y'all. This is apparently from Wales. This guy looks to be slow moving. Well, granted, it's all relative because then look at the clouds, right? It almost looks... look, only visible in the thermal camera. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, so they can't see it in the regular camera, and they can't see it with their eye, only in the thermal camera. That's crazy. This is from the ISS. This looks cylindrical, or almost like a pipe. Honestly, it almost looks like a bullet. Does anyone else see a bullet in the sky there? This I find interesting. It reminds me of the orbs that we've seen split in two. This genuinely, to me, looked like two different objects. Look at that split right there. Come on. And I don't know, I feel like they were merging. I don't know what was happening there. I love these. You guys already know how I love Volcano UFOs because they're so, like, how do you explain that? What the hell goes? We can't go into lava. We can't do any of this stuff. So I think it's really cool. What I will say about the steady lights is that I've seen in the comments before, and I do agree, some of it could be ball lightning. which is another phenomenon we can barely explain, so let's be honest. But some of it could be ball lightning. There are sometimes storms near volcanoes and lightning storms, so I could definitely see that happen as well. But they do look like plasma energy to me. Smash that like, y'all. Look at this one from Long Beach. The UFOs that kind of disperse things honestly weird me out. I love UFOs. Obviously, I do this. I love checking these things out, and I hope that look this is like the one we had before. I hope that these things are kind, but I don't know, them putting stuff into the atmosphere, that just makes me feel uneasy, especially considering how much information is withheld from us, so we don't know if these things are good or not. Now, guys, this part of the compilation I grabbed from Janet as well. I still don't know how to say his channel name. But again, it is linked in the description, the exact video I grabbed it from and his whole channel. So please check it out. He does a really great job, and he adds some cool music to it. He also has the videos without commentary in his descriptions. This here, again, it does look interesting. It does look bizarre. But I'm going to go back to concerts, events, things that, use spotlights in the sky. You never know what's happening. Always check around town, see what's going on. I love this one because while it could be, again, a reflection of the lens inside or the sensor of the camera, I was reading through your comments, guys. I really was. There are lots to go through, but I do try to go through all of them. And someone pointed out how it almost looks like a reflection in water, the way it wobbles and the way that it shapeshifts. Like the camera sensor is not going to wobble like that. And I 100% agree. And I think it makes them more interesting and definitely stranger. These are the TR3Bs, or less, as I like to call them, Trebs. These are a few videos out there. Now we've seen the one in the bottom left corner. I don't know that all of these are real, to be completely honest, but I do know that these exist. And they are ours. They're not extraterrestrial. So, like, seeing this, while it's still awe-inspiring, it's not necessarily bizarre. I added this in the end here because I love this. I was going to cut it a little earlier, but this last one I wanted to put because it reminds me of the supposed flight, the Malaysian Airlines 370. That the UFOs apparently took away. I don't know, when they surround aircraft and airplanes, it kind of, it freaks me out, especially ever since I saw that one. So I wanted to make sure I add that to kind of have that comparison. And then we're going to end with, just like the other one, the little pooper putting stuff into our atmosphere. Don't know what the hell it's doing, but this one definitely looks more intricate than the others, as opposed to just a sphere. It looks like a more complex system of lights. So I don't know what's going on here. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that like and subscribe.
If you want to see more insane UFOs, check out those clips right there. Check out the paranormal videos, get a little scared, videos where we read Reddit, and videos where we talk about the Mandela effect and other crazy paranormal stuff. See you next time.